What's up? Hopefully you guys can hear me, see me. Let me put my headset on. Bought a new mic and I'm testing this stuff out. I wasn't gonna go live, but somebody responded, "Can you go live?" So I'm going live. I want to say about 30 minutes ago, I created a video, and the video showed. I saw the stats here of Ripple hitting 60 cents. It was at 55 cents at that particular time. It broke the 60-cent mark, and someone's mentioned that it doesn't have a lot of sales or a lot of buy orders, as you can see here, for this coin. But it still has room to move up, okay? What do I mean by that? Because the wall here of sell orders doesn't get to about 3778, and it's still at 3698 or 3699, so it still has time to move up just a tad bit before this wall gets hit, you know. That being said, you want to trade, but you want to be, if you want to make like a quick 3%, you know, quick long-term trade, obviously this doesn't look good for a long-term trade. You got to be in and out type thing. Get in here, buy a ton of Ripple. I think it's going to hit 65 cents as well. I think it's going to do that because it still has potential to grow. Even though the bid mark, the bids are not as high as the sell or the asks. As you can say, these are asks, these are bids. These are people bidding, these are people asking for a certain price. Now the asking price will change. Think about it. Would you sell your coins if you can make 5% instead of 3%? Sometimes you cancel the sale and let it ride, you know, for a little more, and then, you know, maybe hit 5% gain. But obviously, you can see the buy mark here. It's going to definitely overreach here. It's going to hit about 3779, and then from there, it's going to start going down. You're going to see a big red candle shortly. Right now, it's on its way up. The last video I created, it was over here. Okay, it was over here. This wasn't even this high, and I said it could easily hit 60 cents, and it surpassed that. It's at 62, and it could hit 65 before it starts to head down. Because the Bollinger Bands tell you it's on an uptrend. Okay, now this is going back from here on 12/12. 12/12 was 2 days ago. So if you look at 2 days worth of candlesticks, you'll see that the wave is riding on an uptrend. It's above the 20-day medium here. So what does this tell you? It tells you get in. That when there's an uptrend, you got to get in. You got to get in ASAP. Make as much money as you can quickly, and then get out without losing too much. Because eventually it's going to start heading down. You know, and then sometimes it'll hit the low end here, and then it'll bounce back up like it did here at midnight. I think this was midnight or 12 o'clock. Yeah, 12 o'clock midnight here. And then now, as you can see with your own eyes from the chart, this is a live chart. This is a 30-minute interval chart. It's still on its way. There we go. Now it's starting to come down, as you can see here. Now my goal at the time that I created that video, it was at 55 cents. So you would have to go in with the 55-cent mark. That's the reason of that video, is to go in at the 55-cent mark, purchase as much as you can, and when it gets to 60, sell. Because 5 cents times however many shares you bought, you would make money. You would have made some money. That was the goal. Now from here, from 60 plus, again, it still has the potential to go up. Right now, it's fighting. Right now, they're fighting the order book, as you can see here, and I still think it has the potential to grow until it gets about 3778. It's going to be a tough to get here, but it's going to get here sooner or later, because you're going to start seeing a lot of buy orders. Obviously, the ask orders are way up here, but these people are asking for a lot. They're asking for 42.57, 42.55. I mean, that's still got ways to go. So what does that mean? That means it still has time to grow, and it can hit 3778. Well, that was over here, and now it's moving even further. Right around here, give or take. I think it has a potential, because this will end up swallowing all this. These buyers will end up buying Because if the price goes up, obviously they have to cancel their buy orders if they were buying low and then repurchase again and continue to do that. And because of that, you'll see the price rise. I mean, that's typically what happens in trading with day traders, people that like to get in and out. Now, if you're talking long-term traders, these people back here, these are long-term traders, okay? They're not looking to make the money right in here. We're looking to make the money in here, not over here, okay? So keep that in mind. So when I said 55 cents get in, it'll hit 60. I said within a day, maybe a day or two. It did it within an hour or so. So whoever watched that video and would have purchased Ripple at that time, you would have made some money, and you would still be making money because it's at 61 cents. So that's 6 cents times how many shares. Let's say you had 1,000 shares, and then we times that by 0.06. That's, $60. It's not a lot of money, but it's better than nothing, I can tell you that. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and see if we have any chats or anybody chatting on the live YouTube channel. So let me go ahead and see here. Good morning. Time to sell Ripple. Yeah, you can still ride it a little bit. I think you'll still be okay before you sell it. Bitcoin Gardens. I think you still have time to sell. Let me go ahead and, I forgot to hit that in. So let me go ahead and do that. So what does that do? Somebody sent me a message and said, somebody said that it wouldn't hit 60 or something like that, but it obviously did, and it's surpassing that now. I think it was at 62 cents a while ago. Now it's going to be fighting, but as you can see here, it still has time to go up. That's why it's going up and down, up and down, up and down. So let's look at the candles, let's look at the timeline, and we're going to go with the 5 minute, 1 minute interval. Now this is going to look crazy, so bear with me. There we go. See, this is a 1 minute interval. So 1 minute, obviously, people are trying to sell, as you can see, a 1 minute interval. But if you're looking at the 30-minute interval, it's still on an uptrend. You have to understand that when you're trading on a 1 minute, you have to be in and out, quick, quick, quick. 5 minutes, same thing. If you click on 5 minutes, you look at the chart. Look, here's the 5 minute. As you can see here, it does the same thing. But when you're a long-term trader or someone that's trading in 30-minute increments, that's, a day or two, 3 days, you'll see that it changes as you put the timer higher and higher. And yeah, it's on a downtrend because people are trying to make their money. They went up 5 cents quickly within an hour or so. And that's why people, they make their money. If you bought 100, some people are buying, let me see how many shares here, 30,000 shares. And you times that by 0.06, they made a quick $1,800. I mean, so yeah, they're making some good money, this person, whoever sold that, or whoever's bidding there. These are the sells, I'm sorry, right over here. So 18,152, this guy's trying to sell it. Another one for 700,000 almost. 681,000 or 68,000. I can't see, it's moving so fast. Another one for 25,000. They're trying to sell it at 3,651. These are the bids. This is what they're bidding on. These are the asks. These are the people that are selling. They're selling at that price. So if you're bidding, people are trying to short. Obviously, they want to get it at a cheaper price. But even that, if you can see, the price is still, okay, still going up. It went back to 62. See, it's hovering right there, 62. It just went back up close to 62. This is an uptrend. I don't know how else to say it. When you start to see it spike up and you put your the chart that I'm using is obviously Bollinger Bands. You want to put the Bollinger Bands here because this is going to tell you if it's uptrending or not. And then you see it riding. And if you see it dip below and then rise up again, that means you want to get in this because it's on an uptrend. And as you can see, it's moving, moving, moving. And it's still, even if it goes down here, doesn't mean it's not going to go back up. Okay, because this coin could potentially hit $1. Now, this is just Bittrex. This coin is not trading on just Bittrex. This coin is trading on other exchanges as well. Keep that in mind. And the prices varies different. It's not the same everywhere, okay? Or what the ask and the bidding and all that good stuff is. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of sales coming in right around here. As you can see here, this wall is going to swallow this up. So yeah, it's gonna, again, like I said, it still had room potential to go up to about 3,778, which is right around here, right here. And then once you hit here, then you're going to see a big drop because of this wall here. Okay? People are going to ask. They're asking at this price. So when they go, they're going to bid, and then all of a sudden you're going to see it swallow up. That's what I see. That's my little 2 cents on that. Glad to see another live trading video. You ever hear of Leonardo trading bot for Bitcoin? No, I have not. Bitcoin Gardens, but it sounds like you trying to promote. Well, yeah, long-term trade, Tech Hunter. You're right. If you're looking at long-term, you're correct. I would look long-term. Look for it to go to $1. If you're gonna buy this coin and you really want to make some real good money, all right, no problem, Garden. Bitcoin Garden. I'm gonna call you BG. Make it easier. You're right. If you, Tech, you're right. If you're looking at it long term rather than just today, you're right. Because look at this coin. Let me show you the previous. Okay, look at where it was on. I'm gonna go to 1 month interval. Obviously, that's not gonna work. We're gonna go 1 week. Okay, we'll go with 3 days. Here we go. Now this is 2015. Here's 2016, the year. Here's 2017. So we'll just go start at 2017 when the coin, which is this year, we're at the end of the year. And as you can see, it went whoop up, way up here at this particular point. Then it shot down. And here's where we are now. But look at this humongous support. And this is what I'm talking about. It has the potential to go back here. Okay, this is the goal. It has the potential to go back here. Why? Because it was already here before. So people know it can go back here. Yeah, is it in the decline at this particular point? Yes. But as every coin, as you know, every coin goes up and down in due time. So now it's on its way up. And if you look at, again, this is a 3-day interval. So it's going to look really different than what you do on the day trading. But this is long term. Obviously, because this is by month: June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So if you bought the coins here, you want to sit on it. You want to sit on it because this is December right here, and you just bought coins. If you guys bought coins back here, I would still hold because you got the potential to hit $1 in due time. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen or will it ever happen, but as you can see with volatility of coins, you've seen what just happened with Ethereum. You've seen what happened with Litecoin. Those things skyrocketed as soon as the futures came into effect, which means, it was trading, stocks, etc. So that's pretty much why you see Ethereum. Ethereum has a very powerful blockchain. A lot of governments, a lot of programs are looking to use that blockchain. Ethereum's not even at $1,000 yet, and I remember getting into Bitcoin when it was in April, when it was at $1,000, and that's when I got into Bitcoin, right around that time. And by that time, as you can see, what happened from 1,000, it went up to 17, 18, 19, and now it was shot down to 16 and change. And I got into Litecoin when it was at $20-something. I got into Litecoin, purchased some there, it went up to 45. I didn't sell. I bought more when it went to $44, $45, and then I still have those coins. And now it's shot back up all the way up to it's a little under $300 now. But I've been saying in my previous videos, if you look at Litecoin, it is the sister of Bitcoin. Litecoin was a fork of Bitcoin way back when, and people don't even know that, but it was. And that's when Charlie Lee and his team created the Litecoin, and you see the potential of Litecoin. Litecoin, eventually, what's going to happen? Bitcoin is going to run out. There's not going to be any more. I'm not saying today, tomorrow. I'm talking about years to come. I think that it's at 70%, 65-70% Bitcoin being it's less than 30% available. So once that runs out, 21 million coins. Once that runs out, that's it. The next Bitcoin in line that's exactly like Bitcoin is Litecoin. So I think Litecoin will then definitely, people are buying it. You see it now, and I think it has a potential to reach the levels of where Bitcoin is at now. And Ethereum is just a totally separate coin, but also has that same potential. There's a lot of support for Ethereum, so keep that in mind. So other than that being said, let's go back to 15-minute intervals. As you can see, another candlestick just appeared. This candlestick showing what? It's showing support, and it's showing that the candlestick wick is above, meaning it's on its way up. That's what these candlesticks mean. If the candlestick is red and down, it means it's sell time. You know, people are selling, more selling, and it's on a downtrend. If it closes that sale, the next open trade is on the green. That means it's on its way up, and then you'll see it back and forth, back and forth. And a lot of the times when you see 3 of these in a row like this, you see one big one like this, that's fantastic. Some people will buy if this candlestick was a little thicker and the wick was above it, because that means it's going up in value. And obviously it did that. Now it's going to level off here. Why? If you follow the Bollinger Bands, it barely breaks up here. You know, you'll see it touch, come down here. Then when it gets here, it goes back up. Shot above, now it's up, up, up. As soon as it passed this line, there's resistance. It shot back down. Now it's riding evenly. Then it really declined here. Then you'll see support. Even though there was a lot of support here, it's still on a downward trend because the candlestick is below the green square. And what that means is the next day it's going to stop lower. The bid's going to stop lower than what it closed at the previous close. If that makes any sense. And that's the reason why you see 2 red candlesticks down here, and then you see once the green one went up, and vice versa. The moral of the story is a lot of professional traders, a lot of traders, they read and they use these charts. When they see these charts moving, you're going to want to follow suit, because you know if it touches this line, if you're following this, you know it touches this line, that means there's going to be a lot of support behind it. And that's exactly what happened here. And then it rode the wave. It got below the 20-day medium, and then it just rose right above that. And now here's where we at. So what do I say about this? I would tell you, will I still get into this coin? Yes. Buy this coin. Look at the days. Look at how look at this. This is where it tells you, wow, this is a humongous increase in a matter of a couple of days. A couple of days, you can see how this thing is really skyrocketing. Okay? So can this skyrocket and then crash? Yes, it can. Why? Because it happened already here. Well, that's the beginning. And you got to remember, some coins take time to build confidence with people. But if you look at the market cap of Ripple, it's way up there. One of the top 5 coins, I believe. Let's go to Crypto Compare, and we'll just take a look at it. Oop. Here we go. Let's go here. We're gonna look up Ripple. Look at narrows that. Look at all these coins here. Unbelievable. You know what? We could just go to Bittrex. Make it easier. There it is right here. This coin was added on the 14th, 2014. You know, that's 3 years in effect. So it has a lot of potential, a lot of following. Ripple's one of the top coins in the industry. Let's see, top 5. Let's go to coins, and then we go to market cap. Then we're going to go to XRP. Where is it? It's the number 4 coin right here. You can see it. I don't know why it's showing Paragon. Yeah, that's sponsored. That's why. You see Ethereum today. You have Bitcoin Cash. This is all. Let me click on volume. This is volume for today, 24 hours. Don't worry about this. This is a sponsored link, so don't pay no mind to that. But number 1 is Ethereum, the volume, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and Ripple. So Ripple's, 41,143 Bitcoins being traded as we speak. As you can see here, it's doing really, really well. It's at 33.85% up, which is fantastic. We go to USD top list. Okay, Ripple's still here, number 4. Let's see, Europe top list. It's still up there. it's not here. This is GBP, JPY, KRW. I don't know what KRW stands for, but it's still there, top 4. BCC top list here, as you can see. If you're at top 4, listen, you get any of these coins. I mean, Neo's a long-term coin as well. These coins, any coin that you have, Monero's another one. Monero's got a lot of support because there's a lot of features to keep it, you know, away from anyone being tracked in a sense. So that's why Monero has a lot of support. Zcash is doing digital cash. I mean, Dash is doing phenomenal. It's almost at 1,000 a coin. It's doing some crazy numbers, man. Crazy numbers. But as you can see, Ripple's here. I think it's going to hit easily $1 in due time. I mean, it's one of the top coins. I mean, just take a look at the volume. It's bananas. The volume is bananas on these coins. Let me go ahead and refresh this. Let me go down here because this is the USDT markets. Because as you know and I know, as soon as the futures got in here, you see all these coins rise the fuck up. And I'm telling you, if you look at these coins, these are the top coins. Any one of these coins, if you get into, you will not be disappointed. Okay, these are the last prices for the coins: 690 Ethereum, Bitcoin's at 60,214, Ripple at 53 cents. It shows here. I might have to refresh this. Let me go ahead and refresh this. That might be old. All right, here we go. 60 cents. Yeah, I had to refresh it. Do apologize. Bitcoin Cash is here. I'm not a fan of Bitcoin Cash because Bitcoin Cash was created for me. From my experience, was created out of greed. And people wanted to tear down Bitcoin so badly that they created Bitcoin Cash. It was a group, I think it was about 4 different guys. These guys like really well known inside the industry. But I mean, that's the reason why I'm staying away from Bitcoin Cash. I had a lot of Bitcoin Cash. I sold it all when it hit around 1,400. I got rid of it. That was when it was at 600. And when it got to 15, I sold it all. Didn't want nothing to do with it. I think I still have like one Bitcoin Cash left. But I don't know why I'm still even holding it. But I'm not a fan. Let's just put it that way. Now, can it make you money? It went up 20%. Of course it'll make you money. But I'm just not a fan of it because of how it was created. Ripple, here we go, 60. It has the potential to hit $1. I mean, you see the support. You see in the top list. It's 1, 2, 3. 3 here is number 3 on the volume. Let's look at the currency. If you just click on currency, this is for alphabetical order. We don't want to do that. Volume wise, it's right there. Ethereum is huge right now because of the futures, as well as Bitcoin. But as for gains with this type of volume, that's massive. Okay, and people say, well, it's at 60 cents. Why would I want to put more money in? Because, well, if you don't remember, it was at 25 cents not too long ago. It was at 25 cents. Last time I looked at this, be honest with you, I haven't even looked at Ripple for about a week or so. 2 weeks maybe, even maybe a little more. I was too busy with Ethereum and Litecoin. Now all of a sudden, here's Ripple, past 50 cents. I said, holy shit, I should have put some money in it. And then I'm looking at it. Right now I got my stocks being traded. If I go to my wallet, you see, I got coins right here. There's a bunch of coins in and out that I'm buying and selling. Obviously, Litecoin, I'm taking the heck out because I want to sit on those Litecoins, as you can see here. These are my deposits. These are the coins that are being traded as we speak. We got some. Let me hide the zero balances, but you'll see there. And then you got my orders. I got 2 that I'm trying to sell here. BTC Strat and BTC Strat there. But I mean, I made about 4 or 5 G's in a week just doing this trading on Bittrex. But I didn't, again, take a look at Ripple. But look at, it's at 63 cents, ladies and gentlemen. It's at 63 cents. And I'm telling you, don't sleep on this coin. What does that tell you? That means another penny. If you're sitting on some massive XRP, if you can still buy it. Still buy it. 63 cents is not a lot of money. You take $1,000, times that, or divide that, excuse me. So $1,000, we'll divide that by 0.60. You get about 1,666 coins if you buy that, as you know, if it was at 60 cents. But you get, and then you times that. We'll say 1,700 just to be fair. And then we say 1,700, and you say you bought it at 63 cents, and you want to go ahead and sell it at $1 if it ever gets there, which it might, and it could. Then you're looking at $1,700. You know what I mean? So you times that by $1. You know the math, 1,700, and you only spent $1,000. You made $700 profit. I see this coin easily still rising. It's because it's still on an uptrend. Look at the support it just hit. This candlestick was a lot smaller, and it just rose dramatically. It passed the 3778 I was talking about. Look, it passed. It's at 3794, and it's still growing. It's at 3,800. Look at that. And I said 3878, and I already surpassed that. Now look at the support coming in. It's almost at 200 now. So this wall will get chopped down. These are the bids. These are the asks. Okay. Man, that's huge. 263 at 399. It's almost at 4,000. So it's still got time to grow. It's at 64. It's going to hit. Let's see here. It's 100. Here's 102. Yeah, this is going to eat it. It's going to easily hit 3868. It's going to hit 3868. It's at 3854. It's going to have a little resistance around 3873. Man, look at that support. Unbelievable. Even though the candlestick is down, so maybe that when it closes, it probably closed. It should close on. It might be closed on a downtrend because the candle wick. I can't see the top of the wick there. It's here, see, but it's very small. It's minute. What that means, it could open up on the positive side. Here we are. Let me go to YouTube and see what everybody's got to say. Crypto can by net. Crypto can. Can you please say something about how exchange charges affect on daily trade on 30-minute trade? Say something about how exchange charges affect on a daily trade. Well, it's simple, JB. Every time you trade, you lose money. Every time I don't want to say lose, but you have to pay. You have to pay for trading. When you trade daily or hourly, you have to consistently pay those trades. I mean, if let's say you trade every 10 minutes, you make 3% or 2%. Don't forget, you still have to pay the transaction fee. When you're a long-term trader, you know, you're looking at 5-minute increments or even 30-minute increments, your trades are far more less, which means you're paying less fees when you trade. But you could be a potential to make more money because you're not trading so often. So the more you trade, the more money you're going to pay. Simple as that. Shipping on board, 44 days of pre-purchase. Awesome job. Which I just learned is 50 cents per trade. To buy and 0.25 sales. So I'm trying to learn this percentage exchange charge is on first profit or whole amount if you invest. Well, JB, here's a question. How much money do you want to make? I mean, how much money, if you're going to invest $100, $1,000, I mean, you're not looking at a huge return. I mean, just keep that in mind. So a potential, when you're coming in with small amount of money, and let's be honest, it's not going to create a massive amount of wealth because you can only own so many shares. But when you buy the shares at so low of a cost, 50 cents, 60 cents, and you spend like $100, you don't want to sell it to make a $2, $5 profit. You want to hold these coins. Long-term investment, maybe months to a year. Because then that 100 could become 1,000 2,000, etc. So you get the idea. Yeah, that's right, Ken. He has been. He's a very powerful promoter. Yeah, I read that too. That's right. That's right. Yeah, I'm and my friends follow your advice. First few rounds of beers at the next blockchain event around me. Hey, Ken, I'm ready. I'm ready for that. Well, Tech Hunter, you don't have to pay taxes on the gains on each trade. You don't. It's only when you take the cryptocurrency and you turn it into cash, into dollars. And now, if you were to take your cryptocurrency and you turn it into dollars, that's when you have to pay the taxes. Now, when you trade from one cryptocurrency to the other cryptocurrency, you don't have to pay taxes because there was never a dollar being exchanged. When you take your cryptocurrency and you turn it into dollar bills, you have to pay taxes. It's like mining. Mining, you got to, believe it or not, you got to pay taxes on mining, which is unbelievably crazy to me. But I mean, you know, the government wants their money. You know how that goes. Let's get back to, let me show you ETN, because I made a post about ETN not too long ago. This is where I was at. I purchased some more ETN. It's at is that 400? Is that correct? Let me refresh this screen. Hold on. If it's that low, I'm gonna buy some more. I sold. I sold and made some money on ETN. I'm sitting on about 1 million ETN, but offline, my offline wallet. This is my online. As you see, my available ETN, if this thing refreshes correctly. Let's see, I sold it anyway, so I don't have any ETN in this wallet on Cryptopia. Let's see here. All right, so that means, okay. No, I had a buy order in. That's what happened. I had a buy order in my history. I did buy. Let me put it on 15 minutes. I don't like it on an hour. I like it 15 minutes in one day because I want to see it up to the minute. And that's as close as up to the minute you can get. 15 minutes in one day. So this is all one day. And then 15-minute intervals. Like Bittrex, you can do up to 5, even 1 minute. But as you can see here, the volume is massive. 1,643 Bitcoins being traded right now on Electroneum. This coin went public, relaunched, yesterday? So you were able to get access to your wallet. And when that happened, let me show you something here. This is bananas. I'm just gonna hit 1 week. Look at what happened. The coin was doing pretty good. It hit 10 cents. Even some areas, I think 13 cents. But I've never seen it at 13. I don't know why people are mentioning that. I seen it at 10 cents a coin, okay? But that being said, as soon as the wallets were available, that was a massive sell-off. And look at this drop. This is what happened. This was exactly the day, which was yesterday. Right here, look at this. It's just a massive, massive sell-off. And then I was like, we knew, if you're a trader, you knew this was going to happen. So what do? You wait for it to drop all the way down to as far as you think it's going to go. And as soon as you start seeing some support, buy. Buy ASAP. Why? Because look at this rise. It just rolls right here. And you could have sold. You went from 300 and, okay, the lowest was 302. And you would have sold at 571. That's almost double your Satoshi right there. You get the idea. So, but I'm a long-term holder of this coin. So what I'm going to do is just sit on this coin until it gets to, $1. And then I'll probably sell half my stock. I have over 1 million coins. I don't, so I'm a long-term investor. This coin has the potential to reach a global audience. When I say global, I mean massive, massive global audience. Because your mobile phone, you're going to be mining this coin behind. It's like an application that you add to your phone. So when you open up Electroneum, Now, it hasn't launched yet, the mining part of it, because they're waiting for the next year, new year to come. But once the new year comes and you have electronium, now you're not going to earn a massive amount of electronium. You could earn, 2, 3, 4 electronium within 10, 15 minutes, ETN. From what I seen from the video where Richard Ellis was talking about it. And then, when he was showing the video, showing how much ETN you can make, he showed 4 phones. You got to watch that video. I posted that video not too long ago. But if you have Bitcoin and you're sitting on Bitcoin and you're looking for a coin that's less than 3 cents, well, it's just at 4 cents now, 4 cents a coin, you want to get in here, because this has the potential. Once it launches and starts going global, it starts to get the word out there. People will start downloading the app on Android right now. And then iOS is coming in the new year, early new year of 2018. You're going to see a massive amount of people mining it. And then, obviously, through their phones, you're not going to earn $1 million, but you're going to be able to do it and then it's like a regular app, like Google Maps, or you know how it works in the back end. It's not going to kill your battery, because you got apps running on your phone right now 24/7 and you don't even know it. But it's going to work something like that, and you're going to be able to mine the coin. Right now, there's still people accessing their wallet, so it's still going to be volatile right now, but eventually that volatility is going to start evening out. You're going to start seeing leveling this ETN. You're hearing it from me. You're hearing it from me now. It is 12/14/2017. It's 9:17 in the AM, and I'm talking to you live. So you're going to see ETN level off, and then once it starts to really level off, and people like bulls like us, people that want to hold on to these coins, we're going to stop buying it like crazy, like we're doing now, and then it's going to start to rise. Why? Because we're not going to sell it for cheap. And then when we give the coin value is going to go up. And you're going to start seeing candlesticks just like that. Like you see Ripple right now. It's going to look something like this. This is what it's going to look like. Man, look at that massive support. 65 cents. Can anybody say 70 cents on Ripple today? That means you would have made 55, 65. That's 10 cents since the last time we talked. Since the last video I created. 55 cents, that's 10 cents you would have made on that. You would have made some good money. Ripple's doing really well. Let me go back to see what the chat looks like. I answered the question, then I kind of dropped off. I do apologize. Let's see here. Yeah, bro, get that money. That's right, Romaine. Guccio, go get that money. I'm trading at 1,000. Have been saved trading in 30 minutes window on Qtum. Okay, 110,000 ETN here. Totally agree with Ramon here on Electronium. We are holding in my camp. What coin would you recommend for day trading nowadays? Yo, brother, your tip helps a lot. My Bittrex running like there's no... That's awesome, Ricardo. Appreciate you. Hey, Mario. Mario asks, what coin would you recommend for the day trading nowadays? I'm going to recommend something right now to you guys for day trading. This is the quickest and easiest way for you to day trade. Ready? If you want to be a day trader, you got to be really focused in and out. You can't stay there all day. You got to look at the volume. This is very important. This here tells you how many coins are trading at this particular time, right now. And then you look at the percentage rate. And you look at these coins, you're like, okay, well, why would I get into Ripple at 40.8% gain? That's already kind of high. If it's on an uptrend, then you want to get in. If it's just like one day spike and it comes back down, then obviously you'll lose money. Then you have to wait for it to go back up. You never lose money on a coin unless you sell the coin at a loss. You wait for it to go back up. If you sit on this coin for a week or 2 weeks, it's better than losing your money. Let's just put it that way. But it may never get back up there. So keep that in mind. So when do you buy a coin when it's on its way up? You make sure it's on an uptrend. So how do you determine when a coin's on an uptrend? You take out the Bollinger Bands, which is here. You click on Studies, click on Bollinger Bands, and you whip it out. And then you change the colors. Obviously, I like these colors here. It's just quick and easy. It tells me the difference in barriers and all that good stuff. Top, medium, the medium, which is the average, which is right here, and then that's it. Now you look at the coin. You're looking at it. Okay, let me look at the coin. Let me go back a day, 2 days. Okay, let me look here. It's above the 20-day medium. It looks like it's staying above it. It looks like it's on its way up. It looks like a snake going up a mountain. You know the coin is on an uptrend. So yes, you can possibly invest. It's at 66 cents, ladies and gentlemen. It could hit $1 before the night ends. It's really riding a wave of support. I mean, it's massive. Look at that. That's 11 cents since the last video I made this morning. 11 cents. All right, let's go back here. Now, to answer your question, what coin you know has a massive following? What coin is in the negative and has a potential to go up? By looking at this chart, one coin sticks into your eye automatically, and it is Litecoin, because it's at negative 10% almost. So you click on Litecoin, and now here we go. This is how you start looking at the coin. Here's where it was. This is 12/14. This is today. This is, let's scroll back a little bit. This is 12/9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This was yesterday, and here's today. So here's today. We're gonna ride the wave for today. Here we go. When you see this on a massive coin with tons of volume, there's 7,204 Bitcoins being traded on this coin right now. It's at $282.81. This is a coin you want to buy now. You want to buy now. And I'm going to show you how you read this. You just grab your coin, your Fibonacci tool, okay? Because you're going to do a Fibonacci retracement. You're going to look at the highest level. You can go back here, but see, this is another day. I want to go with today only. So we bring it down. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Where's this lowest point? This is, well, this is the lowest point. See, but it was on an uptrend, and now it's even. It's dead center, and now it's on its way down here. So I'm going to go with the highest point here and bring it down. Right about, voila. This is where the coin, this is its highest point for, what's that? What time? No, this was yesterday. I'm sorry. Fuck it. It's only a few hours anyway. I mean, because you can see it's even. Either way, if I go here, it's not going to be too much of a difference. And then you go to its lowest point today and then show some support. What does this tell you? I believe, from my experience of trading with Bittrex, this coin has a 61.8 chance to hit here. How do I know that? Because it's been here already. And this was, what, at 3 o'clock this morning. Here. Okay? So, it's its lowest point today. Buy. Buy right now, because this is where it's at. This is where it closed. And you're going to start to see this thing to rise. Okay? Now, this is looking at it. It's showing a lot of sell-off. Okay? But you're going to eventually see some support. It means it closed on the down, lower than it closed the last close, but it's on an uptrend because the wick is above the red candle. It's real long. That means it's showing some support. Now, could it stay on the red? Could it get lower than this? Maybe. But when you have traders that use the Fibonacci tool and they start understanding from the highest point, lowest point, that means it has the potential to hit 61.8%. Has the potential to go up to 100%. Why? Because it's already been here. Right here. And it was at that point at 2100 time, which was yesterday. What's 2100? Was it like 11 o'clock? No, that's 9 o'clock. 9, 19, 20, 21, 22. I don't fucking know. Anyways, you get the idea. So if you buy now, you're buying at 17434. Let me see. You're buying at 169,500, give or take. You can sell it at 1808804 and make money, and you'll make some money there. I don't know. I mean, again, this coin is very expensive. I mean, now, but you can still you have the potential to hit that. Do you think this coin could surpass $281? You better believe this coin is going to hit 1,000. I'm a long-term investor. I bought a ton of this coin when it was at, I told you, and I'm sitting on it. I'm not selling it, even though it's high. I made a good chunk of money, but I want more money because I know the potential of this coin to hit Bitcoin prices. So if I have to sit on this coin for a year, 2 years, so be it. That's exactly what I'm going to do, because I'm not going to let this coin go. Because if I sell it now, it could be 30 times the same amount of money I sell it today in less than a year time frame, you've seen what happened since April. April, Bitcoin was at 1,100. We're in December of the same year, and it's almost at 20,000. Look at Ethereum 6 months ago. Look at it now. Look at Litecoin 6 months ago. Look at it now. So you get the idea. You want to sit on this coin. Look at Ripple. It's doing some massive work. Another 66 cents. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. 66 cents. It's doing phenomenal. Hopefully I answered your question. I tend to yap a lot, and I might not get your question out. So if I don't, I do apologize. Thanks for the tips, Ramon. Learning a lot. You're very welcome, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. If there's ladies here, you're very welcome. I'm just trying to assist and assist. I mean, you could have, if you see the video I created, the reason why I shot it out there quickly, I didn't give any warning, is because I knew that coin had potential so someone to make some quick money, and it's still growing. So you can still make money. It's on an uptrend. Eventually, see, it surpassed the breaking point here. So that means it's over. It's being overbought. And let's pull out the chart. I'm going to show you that now. If we pull out the commodity channel index, okay, and we're going to leave it on the 20-day period, okay, and the overbought, I'm going to put and change that to orange, and then the oversold, we'll leave it black, and we'll click create. Now, as you can see here, look at where it's at. It's hovering above that line. So it's being overbought. But it's on an uptrend. See? So at any given time, this coin could start to drop. But if you look at another study, which I've shared this before, is the momentum indicator. Okay? We can change this to like a purple. Because this tells you where the buying is, what people are doing right now with this coin. It's telling you. And look at that. People are buying. That's what that's telling you right there. People are buying. They're buying. They're buying. They're buying. And that's why it's still on the overbought. And it has stood up here for a while from last night, from 11 to last night. And you can see it. It's telling you it right here. This is this. This is this. Okay? And then you see it go below the 20-day medium. That's when it went below here. And then you start to see it really even out. And then you see a skyrocket right here. And that's why you see this here. But it can ride for another few hours this way. According to this, because you have, let me see, this was on 2145 time frame. And if you bring it all the way over, that was from 2145 to 30 minutes after midnight. When it started to, well, 15 minutes after midnight, when it started to decline just a tad bit. And then it evened out, and now it's up here. So people who bought here, well, because these people sold, obviously that's why it's going down. And then the people that bought here, they're in the profit. Why? Even though they waited from this morning, it's all the way over here. And it still has the potential to move up. It's at 67 cents. It went up another penny. I believe this coin could easily hit 70 cents in a short time frame, because the wave is still moving. It broke the barrier here on the Bollinger Bands. Let me go ahead and, usually that's the resistance line right here. This is usually the resistance line. But obviously it crossed it here for a little bit, and it's doing the same exact thing. See this here? It did the same exact thing here. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the moving, the MACD. MACD is a very powerful tool. I'm going to click create. This tells you where the coin is at, how it's selling, what time to buy, and how to buy it, pretty much. When you see this black line cross over the red, or about to cross over, it's buy time. How do I know that? Look at these green blocks. A lot of volume here, and that means it's being bought. And then, as you can see, it started to sell, and that's when you see these two candlesticks here. And that's when it started to sell here. But it's still over. It's still being bought. And then all of a sudden it was a little bit of a sell-off. That's when you see this huge red candle here. And then guess what? Guess what? It was still under. It's being under below cost. So people were underselling, I think that's called. Yeah, underselling. And then what happens is there was still support even on the underselling part. And all of a sudden it's back up here again. And now everything is on an up and up as you read these candles. Keep an eye on them. Now remember, this is a 15-minute interval. I mean, it's going to change. The diagram and everything will change the lower you put it in time frame. If you're looking to make a lot of money and not pay so many fees, then you want to go on a higher interval time frame. Okay? If you don't need the money right away, if you need the money right away, if you need to make the quick $50, $60, $100 on a trade, then you want to put it on a minute interval, which is right here. And see how it changed? Everything changed. This is a minute interval, but you see how it's still uptrending even on a minute. Look at this. I don't know what else to say other than it's doing really, really well. Wow. Look at it, past the 3778. Remember what I told you? I said it was going to hit that right around here. Look at it. It's at 41.25, and it's still going to grow. It's going to hit 41.97 easily. Easily. It's at 41.01. It's going to hit 41.97. It just went up another penny. It's at 68 cents now. This is fantastic. So this got a little barrier here. You're starting to see the buyers, the bids are starting to come in. It was at lower than, it was at 20. Now it's at 100, surpassed 100. Now it's at 150. People are starting to take notice. It's early in the morning. It's 9:32. People are going to buy because they're starting to wake up. Some people wake up a little later. West Coast time, it's what? 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like 6 in the morning, West Coast time. So that's why you're starting to see this really carry over. They took notice. It's like, hey, man, I want to get in on this. So they want to make some money. You're going to see this coin easily hit 70 cents today. Easily hit 70 cents today. It's a massive volume. We're talking about 15,982 Bitcoins being traded right now. Has the potential to hit 70. If you're sitting on this coin right now, I don't know how much money you want to make. Just keep an eye on these walls. This huge wall here, this massive wall here, and this extremely massive wall here. It could, like, again, these are asks, and these asks can change. They can change. You know, these are people that are selling at this particular point. They want this much money for their coin. These are the bids, okay? Now, these bids will always change because if the coin's moving up so fast, it's at 69 cents. Look at that. It went up another penny. Oh, yeah, this easily it could easily hit $1 today. Easily hit $1 today. Don't take my word for it. I'm not a professional trader by any means, but if you're willing to risk, it could hit easily $1 today. And we talked about that. I think Tech, the one in the chat we just talked to, he said that. I haven't did anything with Verge, I'll be honest with you. Very helpful, thanks. Yeah, lady present. Awesome, Katrin. Henry, how you doing today? What do you think about Verge? I'll be honest with you. I could take a look at Verge. I haven't traded any Verge in my lifetime. But let's see if we have it here. Let's go to the coin market. Is it on Bittrex? I should have asked that first. Oop, my keyboard sometimes. There it is. This is Verge, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's on its way down a little bit. Let's see. What a way for it to refresh. It's still, the numbers haven't showed up here. For some reason, when I load up Bittrex, it takes forever. Oh, okay, it's at 2 cents. That's not bad. It's a good coin to buy. It looks like it's on an uptrend. There was a massive sell-off right here. Shows some support, and now it's on its way down. But I mean, I don't think you can lose with this coin if you're coming. But it still has a lot of volume. That's a lot of volume, believe it or not. 3,139 Bitcoin. That's a lot of volume. I'm gonna look at and see. I would have to look into the coin itself. Let me see. See, I've never even touched this coin. As you can see, there's no order history whatsoever. But people are buying. As you can see here, I see a lot of buy orders coming in, and they're pretty massive. You're going to see some support, but let's take a look at it. Let me look at the Bollinger Bands first. Pull that up and see if it's on an uptrend. You always want to put your tools into effect. Okay, it is on an uptrend. Caitlin, I think your name was Caitlin. If it isn't, I do apologize. It's crossing below the 20-day medium, but that doesn't mean it won't bounce back up. It looks like it's showing support. The coin's going back up, but it is on an incline. It is on an uptrend. I would definitely buy this coin. Maybe I want to say buy it, but All right, let's go to 15 minutes. That's 5 minutes. Let's go to 15 minutes. 15 minutes. It's gonna touch this line. It looks like. Let's see. Let's open this up. See, there's a tiny wick candle here. That means it's going to start showing some support. It's going to reach the resistance, the support line here. This is the resistance, this is the support line. Once it hits the support line, it may bounce back up. It may bounce back up. Let me put out the Fibonacci tool on this one too. So I'm going to go ahead and right click this, get rid of that. I'm going to hit the Fibonacci tool here. Why? Because I want to make sure that that's what's going to happen. Possibility. Oh, actually, you know what I should have did? Let me delete that. Let me delete that for a second. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put the Bollinger Bands back, okay? And I'm going to select those colors, okay? And then I'm going to take the Fibonacci tool, bring it from here, and we're going to bring it to the resistance point. Usually that's not what you do. You usually bring it right over here, but hey, we're different today. This lowest point right there. Looking at this coin, what's your name? I'm gonna make sure I say your name correctly. What's up, Gabriel? Can I spell that? Hendry. I'm gonna call you K Hendry. Make it easier. This coin, as you can see, it's going to reach the resistance, the support level here. It possibly may bounce back up. If you're going to buy this coin, wait for it for the next candlestick, because wait for it to close on wait for it to close on the next candlestick. That'll tell you. It looks like it's going to be, it's still on a downtrend a tad bit. Because it may get even lower. As soon as, you know what? Even better. Let's pull out the MACD. The MACD will tell us what's exactly this coin is going to do. See, there's a sell-off. There's a sell-off. There's the MACD. Let's get the momentum indicator. We'll change this to purple. All right, it's below. As you can see there, it's still going down. I would not buy it just yet. Okay, I would not buy it just yet. Did I put the momentum indicator? Yes, I did. The MACD and the commodity channel is what I like to do. The commodity channel shows it because it may be. Oh, I would wait to buy this, Caitlin. If you have this coin, if you don't have it, wait to buy it right now, because it looks like it's on its way down and it's going to stop being oversold. Once it starts to get oversold, you see it start to, once you see this shadow here, down here, and you start to see it, wait for it just a little bit. Don't, as soon as you see the shadow, it doesn't mean buy, because it may get a little bit lower than that, and it looks like it's going to hit this line, which is a support line. It may go under the support line and then shoot back up, but at that time, that's when you want to buy. So you want to wait for it to go below the shaded line, and once it starts to go below here, buy. Okay, once you start to see the MACD, once you see this black line almost touch the red line, that's when people are going to start showing support, and you'll start to see these candles like green, and that's when you want to buy, because it's gonna shoot up, and it has the potential to hit 113 Satoshi. I know it's not a lot of money, but it has a 70%, almost a 62% chance. You can even go as far as 123, you know, make some money there. But long term, I don't know this coin long term, but it is on an uptrend. That I do know, just by looking at the chart. And it's showing that it's being sold here. It's going to get support, but it'll shoot back up. I'm sure of it. But other than that, don't buy this coin yet. Just wait for it to sink down some more. So that's my question. That's my answer to this coin, Verge. Potential long term, I don't know. You got to read the blockchain. Make sure you look at the white papers and the support behind this coin. But are there people trading? Yeah, there's a lot of trading today on this coin. So I don't want you to lose any money. So just wait. If you're going to buy this coin, wait a little while. It's starting to even out here. Once it starts to go below this line. Now remember, I got it on 15-minute intervals. It's going to look different when you change the time on this chart. I got it on 15 minutes. And the reason why I got it on 15 minutes, if you put it on 1 minute and you start trading at 1 minute, you're going to be paying a lot of transaction fees. And you're going to be losing some money when you could be making more money. I mean, you'll make money, but you'll still be paying a lot of transaction fees. Because once you start selling and buying, there's a fee to it. Simple as that. long term, as soon as you start to see it go oversold, buy some. Buy some when it's oversold. Because when I'm looking at this coin right now, look at it. It hasn't even been oversold. On 12/12 was the last time it was oversold. And before that, it was on 12/10 it was oversold. But you can see the behavior of the coin. This is telling you you can make money on this coin repeatedly. You buy here, sell here. Buy here, sell here. Buy here, sell here. Buy here. Wait. Wait. Sell here. Buy here. Sell. That's it. All day, every day. And you can easily gain 3% wins every single time. Look at this. This is like a perfect money-making coin. But now, look what happened. Last time it oversold was on 12/12. And now it's 12/14. So now you'd be sitting. I mean, if you bought up here, you'd be sitting on the coin, and you would have to wait. I mean, bought here. Excuse me. You could sell it here, or if you didn't sell it yet, it's been on an uptrend ever since. That's what you see, this uptrend here. So you could have stayed and bought it. Let's see, at 2 o'clock in the morning, 1:45 in the morning. And you know what I'm saying. But the reality of it is this: you don't want to buy a coin when it's being oversold. Because then what's going to happen, you can lose money because you know what's going to happen soon is going to be a dip. And this is where you want to buy. You want to buy when it's down here, you know. And this is not like Ripple right now. It's not on a massive uptrend. The volume is not as high, you know what I mean? So you could be throwing away some money here. Wait for it to go under the negative 100 mark, which means it's being oversold. And then that's when you buy. And then wait for it to go up because the behavior of this coin shows it going up. Not even, let me see, this happened at 10 o'clock, 9:30 in the morning on 12/10, and then on 12/10 at 3:15 in the afternoon. So within the day, you can sell. So you can have it set to sell at that particular point. I would, you can buy it here. You would have, if you buy it when it gets down, buy it at that point, and then have it automatically selling at that price point. Just look at the marker. It'll tell you. All right. That's it for that one. Let's go back. Ripple is around 4,200 ATM. Dude, you need to create a course or pay Facebook group. You have, man. No, thank you. Thank you, TY. Appreciate you. Nah, this is free, my friend. Talk about Dash. Okay, somebody said Dash. Dash is a very expensive coin. All those charts and studies, so interesting. During your live stream, I bought at 0.003674 and sold at 0.041. Thanks to Ramon, I just gained the confidence to day trade, and I made it. What? You made that kind of money there? Man, that's good money. Let's see how much he made. Let's pull it up. Let's pull up handy dandy. Where is it? Oops, that's the wrong one. Let's pull up the converter. This is my converter. I love this converter too. So Control V. Control V. Oh, you made $98. You made $100 within that time frame. That's fantastic, man. Awesome sauce. Good job. Man, ladies and gentlemen, this is what it's about. Making money. Somebody said talk about Dash. Dash is a long-term coin. That's all you want me to say something about Dash? It's a long-term coin. Dash is going to be one of those coins that people invest in for a very long period of time. It's in the top 10 coins, top 15, I think, easily. Let's see. There it is right here. It's number 10 on the USDT mark. Now, let me go ahead and click on that. I don't want to do it on USDT, though, so let's get out of here. We want to do it on Bitcoin. So let's go back. And we're just going to type Dash right here in Bitcoin. DASH. Right here. Here it is. This is Dash. Whoa. Yes, definitely. I would definitely put some money in today. Because look at this dip. This is a huge sell-off. Somebody must have had either a massive amount of coins or everybody was selling at this particular point. But look at the coin price. This is $885.49 per coin. This coin is a massive coin. Look at this. It was on an uptrend. It was on a huge uptrend. I would be very careful here because it looks like its behavior is on a downtrend. But again, that could be wrong. Still showing support. These are the bids. They got a lot of bids for this coin. People are asking. See, the more people ask for the coin, the higher the cost, the better it is for us. Because we can make money between that time. Let's see here. Yeah, you're gonna, yeah, definitely. Yeah, this coin will go up. It's gonna go up. It's going up now. Yeah, this coin is gonna go up. It's gonna be, see, it's gonna be eaten here. And it's gonna see, you're gonna see a red candlestick. We'll see what the chart is. Oh yeah, see this candlestick there. Let me get a little closer. This candlestick here, it showed it closed lower than the amount it closed before, but it was still showing a lot of support. That's why you see that candle wick there. Now the next close date, it was showing but it closed lower than it closed the last close, but it's a little tiny wick down below. So there might be some still be some selling. It might be still be some selling. You're gonna see probably another red. You might see another red square, another red candle, but it's gonna be a very skinny one. I don't think it's gonna be a very big one. I think it's gonna be a very skinny one, or it might be even a ready skinny one with the wick going up. Okay, never mind. It just changed to even, and now the wick just went down lower. As you can see there, so that's telling you that there is people still selling it. But we'll wait to see what the next candlestick looks like. See, it just changed. It was a little tiny one. Now it's longer than it was previously. It was a half that. And so you might see another red one still going down the coin. I don't know if you're buying. When you said talk about this coin, I mean, do you have this coin in your possession? Are you trying to buy this coin? I mean, if you look at this coin volatility in the matter of, let me see, since midnight yesterday, look at it. This shot up, sold, shot up, sold. This is like the massive volatility here. And then it was starting to show down. There's some support. Now it's selling. I think it's going to, let me get the commodity channel index out. This is definitely going to let us know. Okay, it's being oversold. Yeah, you should buy this coin. If you're going to buy it, you can buy it now because it's being oversold. The last time that happened was on 12/12, as you can see there. But same thing with this coin. It goes up and down. But it was really being oversold over here. Look at this dramatic decline. You see that there? But don't sell your coins because you see this. Because look what happened right after. You know? And it even reached even a higher point. If you put the lines, let me see, select two. Where's the horizontal? Look at here. All right, it reached the lowest point, and then it touched here. That's another open. Then it touched here. All right, and then here. And then here. And then now, this is what I'm looking over here, the closest ones. But then I'm going to start bringing it over here. And here, and then here. Now what we do is we bring the Fibonacci tool out, and then we read it from the lowest point, and then we bring it to the highest point, which is right about here. Let me see here. That's it here, actually. If you were trading this coin and you bought it here at this lowest, now this is, again, I'm talking about the past. This is on 12/7. It's 12/14, so this is 7 days ago. But if you would have bought here, you would have known the Fibonacci 2 telling you you could have made some money here, you could have made money here, you could have made money here, and you could have definitely made money at 100%, which is right up around this area. You would have definitely made some good money. Looking at the Fibonacci 2, and look at the horizontal lines. You know what I mean? If you look at the horizontal lines and the Fibonacci 2, it's almost identical and match. You know, just a little off, You know what I mean? But if you look at the line, this is how traders trade. They look at the Fibonacci. If you put the horizontal lines on the next open, the close, look at it. They line right up with the 50% mark. You see that? It's almost touching this line here, the 38.2. And then same with the 100%, which is up here. It's real close to it. So if you would have read the Fibonacci tool and put it and matched it up with the horizontal lines like this, you would have seen, okay, this coin has a potential to hit even higher. And it even broke that because it went way the fuck up here. So, it's in my language. You get the idea. All right, let me move these lines. Now, this is called the retracement because it's on its way down. So, you can read it on the retracement. Where's its highest point? It was over here. All right. And you bring it down to this lowest point. What does that tell you? Well, if you believe in the coin, it's being oversold, I would buy. I would definitely buy here because you know it's going to come up back here. It's going to be oversold, overbought. So buy it here, buy it now, and then wait for it to hit right around 61.8%. You can even go further than that if you really want to gamble. I mean, because it's already touched those points in 2 days. So you know it's going to go at 61 point. You know it's going to go there. That's almost, I don't want to say a guarantee, but you know it's because it touched that 3 times. 1, which was on 12/14. 2, 3, 12/14 at midnight. This is the day before 12/13. This is 12/13 at 2200, and its volatility is really moving. So, and here's support. It's going down, and I would definitely buy. You want to make some quick money here? Buy some Dash. Sell it at 568, 5631. You'll make some good money. And right now it's at 5355,000. So if you sell it at 568, 531, see 5631, you'll make some money. I don't know how much you're gonna make, depending on how much money you got. These coins are very expensive. It's almost $900 a coin. That's a lot. Let's see here. But if you got like a huge amount of money and you're buying Dash, look at the volume. I mean, if you like this coin, I mean, I've never purchased Dash. It's just not. I like to stick to the main coins, which is Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin, and then I'll make a little money trading here and there. Ripple, I'm starting to like Ripple. Oh, look at that. It's at 69 cents. It's almost at 70 cents. 70 cents since we were talking. This whole time, it's been climbing, climbing, climbing. Look at the charts. Look at the MACD. Still really, really selling. It's really, really being oversold. But hey, man, it's on an uptrend. That's the great thing about it. Look at the momentum indicator. People are buying. They're still buying. Let's look at the order book. Okay. People are asking. They want this much for this coin. So these are the people that are selling the coin. And they're asking for a particular price for it. And when you get to a certain level where there's a huge wall like this, that means there's a massive amount of selling at that particular point. It doesn't mean it's gonna drop the price. It just means that, you know, you'll see a red candle because it's a massive sell-off at that particular point. But that's not too huge of a wall. That's not that bad at all. And if you still look at the support here, I mean, right now it's a tug of war. It's going back and forth, crazy. 70 cents. There it is. We touched it. Woohoo! 70 cents. All right, let's get back to YouTube. All right. I need it to hit 0.074. Light seems to be going lower. You know what? Hey, Gage, Litecoin goes low. It's not a bad thing. Okay? Litecoin goes low. It's not a bad thing. How are you liking XRP? I bought 20,000 coins at 0.19. Now it's at 0.66, but I like it for the long haul. For your thoughts? TY, you could sell. It's at 70 cents now. 70 cents. So it's not at 66 anymore. It's at 70. So you can make some money right now. Alright, Circon Lime. That's awesome. So I mean, listen, I would sit on this coin. If you got 20,000 TY, I would sit on it. I would not sell it at 70 cents. Yeah, you're making a little money, but it could hit $1. I mean, do you want to, I guess, double your money? I know people say, Sean Davis told me, I watched some of his videos, and he says, don't sell when you get to half point. Why? Because you can get 30 times that amount. Yeah, but you want to make your money back. You want to make your money back and play with profit. And that's how I like it. That's what I like to do. I'm a different breed. So I would say when you double your money, Whatever you paid for and you doubled it, sell it and sit on the rest and let it get to $1 and then 2 and 3. Ripple has a long-term. Ripple's going to be here to stay. It's not going nowhere. If you don't need the money, then sit on it. Sit on the coin and just hold it. Don't sell it at all. But again, if you want to make money and you want to make some money, have money in your pocket, I mean, you're already in profit. You're already making money now. If you bought the coin at 0.19, it's at 70 cents. You done almost tripled your money. More than that. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Yeah, you tripled your money. A little over that. So you just, your decision, my man. If you tripled your money, I would sell some of it. Take whatever you pay for the 20,000, pocket that, and leave the rest to ride. That's my opinion. Light seems to be going lower. Gauge 10. Litecoin is always going to go low. So is Bitcoin and so is Ethereum. It's never going to be a happy medium. But Litecoin is the next biggest coin ever. You know, so no problem, TY. Hey, Litecoin is a very powerful coin, man. You don't want to sell it. You don't want to sell it. You want to hold on to it. Let's go to Litecoin, just so I can get that question answered. What do I feel about Litecoin? Litecoin, you know what I feel about Litecoin? I want to marry Litecoin. How about that? If I can marry Litecoin, I'm going to marry Litecoin. Why? Because, yeah, it's on its way down. But look at the support here. I mean, 7,079 coins being traded right now. It's at 267. Not bad at all. It's good money here, ladies and gentlemen. Just be patient with this coin. Yeah, it's a little bit of a sell-off. That's all right. You know why? Because Litecoin is the sister of Bitcoin. It is a spitting replica of Bitcoin. And when people start looking for mass adoption on another coin that is not as expensive as Bitcoin, they're going to look for Litecoin. And this is what you see in the massive support level. Coins go up and down, and this one will do the same thing. It's not immune from going up and down. No coin will ever go straight up forever. You know what I mean? It's going to be in between. There's going to be ups and downs. And that's exactly what's happening now. It went extremely high here. It started to level off. Usually when there's a level off, there's usually a huge up climb. But be patient. And I'm telling you this why? Because right now it's running even. And usually when this happens, usually it spikes right up. And right now it went down. But that's okay. Let it go down a bit, because what's going to happen? You're going to see a massive support right after this. You're going to see a big, huge green candle, and this thing could really skyrocket. Sort of like I don't want to call it a pump, but it's going to be a pump in a sense. It'll look like this candle, but it'll be green, and that's coming shortly because people are going to want to get their hands on it. Right now, people are selling to make money on the coin because remember the coin was at 45 cents. I mean, $45 not too long ago. $45. And now it just shot up to 260 cents. So it was a lot of money being made. 3 times the amount of money than it was before. So people are going to sell off. They're going to sell off. But the people that are buying it now at this price are new investors. People that want this coin and see the potential of this coin and can see it really skyrocketing. What do they call? They call people that are long-term investors. Those are the people that are going to buy it. The people that sold it, it's too bad they did. You know, I'm sitting on 200 and something Litecoin. That's what I'm sitting on right now. I'm holding these coins, and I'm gonna sit on them until they hit 1,000. You know, maybe surpass that. I'm a long-term investor with Litecoin. I believe it has a lot of potential. The owner speaks very highly of the coin. He's how you say very emotional. He's a very emotional man, but he knows what he's doing. He's marketing his coin left and right. If the coin's down and you don't sell, you never lose, okay? Until it goes back up. Wait for it to go back up. It'll go back up, okay? So just be patient. If you want to run a tool, let's run a tool. Let's do the Fibonacci. Let's do the Fibonacci. This is today's date. What's today's date? 12/14. Right here. And we bring it down to the lowest level here. Now we're looking at the coin. Here we go. Will it hit 61.8? You better believe it will. You better believe it's going to hit here. Why? Because it's been here numerous times. Okay, even back here, and this wheel was riding evenly all the way through. Can it hit 100%? You better believe. Why? Because it hit here numerous times. Look how many times it hit here. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 times in 3 days. It hit 100%. So will it hit here? You better believe it. So I'm going for the long haul. I'm putting my money on 100%. So if I was to buy here, don't sell until it gets to 100%, which is 1864543 on the tool, and that's 186. That's a massive amount of money gain if you buy here and then sell here. You'll be making some good money. So be patient with that. Gorge, I think Gorge 10 is what has that question? Yeah. How much money have you made of those trades? I made some good money, Carlos. Let's just put it that way. I don't ever have to work. Just put that. This is what I do full time. I set a sell order on Ripple. It will drop that low in 24 hours. So order at, let me see, Ripple at 3,000. Satoshi. 3,000. He's talking about way over here. Ah, man. No, I don't think so. That's a no-no on that one, buddy. What's his name? AKA 2-day. No, I don't think it's going to sell that low in 24 hours. Price entry point to buy Litecoin again. Looking at the Richard right now. I would buy. I would if you want to. Here's the thing. Look at Litecoin right now. Litecoin is right here. You see the candle, and there's a new candle that just popped up. You see it's showing support. It's got a red candle. It closed lower than the last trade. But if you look at it, the candle wick is right above the wicks. It means there's some support showing. I would definitely buy the coin. I mean, if it goes a little lower, it goes a little lower. But remember what that Fibonacci I just shared? It's gonna come back up here. It's gonna be back up here because it's been here numerous of times, 11 times in 2 days. And right now, the people that are selling are the people that were sitting on this that made like 3 times the amount of money, and then what they do, they sell off. Once they start selling over here somewhere, once they start going lower, they'll buy again right over here, so they can make more money when it goes up again. So I mean, I would definitely buy the coin. My personal opinion, again, entirely up to you. Yes, that's right. Go Pats. We lost to the Dolphins, but I think we lost to the Dolphins because of all the hurt players, and that's a good loss because we have the potential to now dominate in the playoffs, which we really need to do. I'm gonna keep a few others here as well. No problem. Go Hawks. Oh man, something's wrong with that guy. Thanks, man. I try to learn from you. Appreciate that you're doing not being greedy and helping. Not a problem, Carlos. Appreciate you guys. Hey, listen, man. Anything if you want. Like, comment. That's all great stuff, though. So, do people still buy Bitcoin? The price is too high, and it doesn't go up much anymore. What's your opinion? My opinion on Bitcoin is this. Bitcoin has no endpoint. Bitcoin has no endpoint. Bitcoin can always continue to rise. Let's look at Bitcoin's chart. Now, when we look at Bitcoin, we have to look at the US dollar. I think the USD chart of it, not the actual... But because BCC is not traded against anything other than the dollar. All right, because you can't do BTC Ripple because BTC is greater than Ripple, so there's no point. So, that being said, you have to look at it here on the USDT chart. Now, let's pull this up. Now, this is Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so now when you're looking at look at the volatility. It's bananas. Okay, now they're saying it doesn't have the potential to go. Of course it does. It has a lot of potential. Bitcoin went from look where it used to be. Oh, what the hell happened there? The hell was that? Hello? Give me a second. I hear something. Oh, sound like nobody's in my house, so I don't know why the hell I'm hearing noises. That's what's going on. All right. Look at this is Bitcoin. For you that asked that question, I forgot who it was. I do apologize if I remember your name, but if you look at Bitcoin, this was on 11/18. 11/18 wasn't that long ago. That's November. No, excuse me. That's 11. Yeah, that's. Am I right here? Yeah. That's November of 18. 11, 20, 11, 21. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I lost a little bit of my train of thought. That's the 18th of November. There we go. That's the 18th of November. Look where Bitcoin was at. That's not that long ago. Look how it skyrocketed. Is it on an uptrend? Let's look at the studies. Right? So you pull out the Bollinger Bands. You grab your handy dandy notebook. Blue's Clues. I used to watch them with my kids. Here we go. And you can see the mark. I'm going to put it on 15-minute interval rather than 30. Oh, very volatile. Look at this thing. Holy macaroni. But if you look at the long-term chart, it is on an uptrend. Skyrocketed. Just shot down. Now it's evenly riding the snake. Now it's on the medium. See, this is the medium right here. This is the 20-day medium. And it's going up and down, up and down, up and down. Shot down below here. But this is the resistance line. You see the resistance? I mean, support line. As soon as it hit the support line, shot right back up. And then it's up. And below the 20-day medium, hit the resistance line, shot back up again. And then the same thing here. And then here. And now it's on the way up. And then it's shot down with a little bit of support. So what's going to happen again? You know and I know. This is showing support, but it's closed with the wick going down. It's going to probably hit here again. Okay, and then it's going to shoot back up. Look at your studies. Put your studies out. MACD. Very important you get these out here. Okay, so this is sell-off. That's why you see sell-off. You see the red over the black. That's sell-off time. Take the momentum indicator. Pull that out. Okay, as you can see, it's down a downtrend. Next study that I like to use is the Commodity Channel Index. And then I put that out and hit create. And now, as you can see here, Bitcoin, what has it done overall? If you look at the overall value of the coin, it's been oversold, undersold, oversold, overbought, oversold, overbought, oversold, overbought. It's going to continue to move like that. But just because it's been so oversold, overbought doesn't mean it's not inclined. If you look at the price, it's still climbing. Yeah, it went down a little bit, but look at it. It's still, now it's steadily going down, and then whoop, you see a little push up here. See that little increase there, and see it going up? That's that massive support line right there. And then it'll starting to sell, but you see these little blocks. I don't know if you can really see them with your eyes, but these little blocks here, are telling you the volume of the coin and where it's at. And if you see red, a big red, and then you see a lower red, and then a smaller red, that means it's about to go up. It's about to go up. That's why you're going to start seeing. And you'll see red here, red here. If it goes below the, if it goes below the oversold, then this is where you buy if you're buying it as a trader. But if you're going to sit on the coin long term, yeah, it's going to go back up. It's been there before. If you look at the previous dates, now let's get this coin and look at it at a monthly scale. Okay, and we're going to open this up. Look at this is on a monthly. Look at this. If you really look at it, this is bananas. Yes, the potential of this coin is going to hit 20. It's going to hit 20,000. I don't know when, but it's definitely going to hit. This is a 1 minute interval right here. Let's go to 30 minute. But as you can see, it's on the downtrend. But you see right here. You see the Bollinger Bands. Remember I told you it's on the 20 medium. You see this. The black, the red is about to cross over the black, which means sell time, which is happening. And it's down, And when this line hits down here to be oversold, which had happened at 2 o'clock this morning, it'll probably happen again. So if I was looking at this coin and I wanted to buy it, I wouldn't buy it yet because it can go lower. And you wait until this coin, if it gets as far down as being oversold, then that's when I would buy. I would buy here and then wait because you know it's going to be overbought again. And that's when you want to sell it. If you're trading the coin, but if you're holding on to the coin, just hold on to it. It's going to hit 20,000, my man. that's it, I guess. That's what I wanted to say. I say BC already corrected gauge. I think so too. I think right now it's at an even. You know, it will go down a little bit. Bitcoin's down. Litecoin is down. A lot of these coins. But how many times have we said that in a week? Yes, we had a phenomenal few days. I'm not going to lie to you. I've never seen anything like it the last few days. It was amazing. Ethereum, Litecoin, just amazing, amazing. After the futures came in. But you know that's new money coming in. And that's going to, now people are going to be shorting the coin. They're going to be shorting the coin. But those people can lose a lot of money. So keep that in mind. Just because it's in the futures and now in Bitcoin's in the futures now doesn't mean that's not going to be shorted. It's going to be shorted, but they could lose a lot of money. People lost a lot of money trying to short the coin. And remember, the coin was already in I think it's GSBT. If you look at the stocks, you can go into your stock market or whatever your JT Trader, whatever your 401k is in, your retirement plan, go in there. You can buy Bitcoin right now using your 401k or IRA Bitcoin. Right now, and it's called I think it's GSBT or GBST. I don't remember the name, but a lot of them, they try to short the coin, they lost a ton of money. So I wouldn't worry at all. Just be patient. Well, listen, Carlos, I've tried so many programs like that, man. I'm using a couple now. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm using a couple of trading platforms right now because I can't sit here all day, every day in front of the computer. My back starts to hurt. I'm getting old. Let's put it that way. So sitting in front of the computer is not going to benefit me. So what I'll do, I've looked at a couple of softwares. I'm still using one as we speak. I test them out and make sure they work. But I got to test it for a month or two. Because, a week is not going to do justice when you're testing software like that promise 1 to 2% return. When you're talking about software trading, like software that trades for you, that's what I mean. And you're talking about programs, I don't mean to brag, but we've been holding off pretty well. I'm one of the owners of Crypto Bittrex, and we promise 1% daily. And then we give you as well as binary commissions as well. So, and we're doing really well. We paying out our dues, and people are making a ton of money. We have 6-figure earners in our program, and they're doing a phenomenal job. So I didn't want to promote it. This is strictly for free here today. So, but you asked a question, and I wanted to answer it. Is it possible? Yes, it is. I'm in Hashflare. Hashflare, I make good money there too. I'm in BitConnect. I make good money there too. I'm in some other programs I do not want to mention just yet because I'm not done testing those softwares out. Until I know they're official and I'm making good money, then I will share those with you. But not a problem. I'll share my link. Listen, I didn't want to get any referrals from this video. So but you asking for it, I'm not giving it to you. You asked for it, so I'm gonna type my link here. These are the programs I'm in now. The first one on this site, I just typed it in the chat box. Says helpful review. Hit the bell to the right. Yes, thank you. Yes, Carlos, I appreciate you. You're a gentleman and a scholar. So that link there is a site that I created. That site using my Platinum Lead system. You can build unlimited websites. Just another plug, I guess. But that right there, that link, you'll have the first program is Crypto Bittrex, and no, I don't use UCI Tech R5. I hear it's a good program. I hear it's a bad program. Listen, I don't talk about other programs other than the ones I'm in. You'll never see me on YouTube, claiming that we're the best or downing another company, because that's not what I do. It's just not in my character. You know, so even when I got robbed for money, I got a lot of money. Listen, I lost a ton of money. As well as I'm making money, I lost a lot of money, but I still won't talk about these companies because it's not in my nature. So for all those people that create YouTube videos saying, "Oh, this company sucks, it's gonna be bad," I mean, think about it. They're building their reputation on downing one company to build their own, and that's the reason why I don't do it. I hear that company's good. I hear that company's good. I hear some of them good and some of them bad. I mean, but you have to do your due diligence on that. I never heard of that. I don't never heard of that Cardano. I don't even know what that is. So, thanks for the tips, even if the pastor's choice. No problem. So you must be, yeah, I know what kind of fan you are. He's a terrible fan. Oh, that's very simple. R5. You want my best 5 picks for 2018? You ready? You're going to be surprised at the number 1. Electroneum is number 1. Okay, I think Electroneum is going to do really, really well 2018. Litecoin. Litecoin's another one, 2018. Look out. Ethereum. These are the top best coins, not because they're best, but they're there. Bitcoin, of course. You have to give the leader its due. It has its crown. But my 5th Bitcoin, my 5th best coin, that's a great question. I didn't have one. I only have 4. I only really dabble in the 3 major ones, like I said. But Electroneum is definitely one that's going to hit mobile, massive amount of people globally, like no coin ever did. And I think that's why it's going to be massive. But my 5th coin, I don't have a 5th coin. I'll be honest, I don't have one. But for today, I'm going to call it Ripple. All right, just for today, I'm going to call it Ripple. Because Ripple is doing some wonderful stuff. Let's see where it's at now. It dropped down to 66 cents. It dropped down to 66 cents. It was at 70. It's down to 66 cents. But, I mean, I don't have a 5th coin. I'll be honest. I don't want to give names to coins I don't even use. So, yeah, it happens. Electroneum, you can find that on Cryptopia. Cryptopia.nz. Let me see. I'll give you guys a link. Right here, you can find it. I'm going to copy it. This coin here, right now, is doing about 1,536 Bitcoin volume, which is massive. I mean, it truly is. Where am I? Dash. I'll put the link here. That's where you can find Electroneum, right there. And if you wanted to buy it, just go in there. Listen, they're selling right now. It's selling at 4 cents a coin right now, and there was again, there's still going to be a massive sell-off for about another week or 2. You'll see people selling because they're getting access to their wallet. Okay, they're getting access to their wallet and finally getting rid of their coins so they can make quick money. But if you and I are smart, we don't do things like that. Why? Because we know they're going to sell, so we go ahead and buy it, and we continue forward from there, though. But that's it, gentlemen. I had to hit the gym. It's 10:19. The gym's already open for me. I'm going to go work out, let a little stress out. But I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for the questions, because your questions are very important. Think about the crypto kitties. Oh, them sons of guns. Okay, they almost crashed Ethereum, gosh damn it. Those damn kitties. Believe it or not, I don't know what's going on with those kitties, but believe it, you can get. I played this game. I'm not gonna lie to you. I played this game. It was called Fantasy Star Online, and when you played the game, there was I love ESO. If you guys like Elder Scrolls Online, I got the game. My name is Al Capone XX Al Capone XX. So if you guys play ESO, send me an invite. Other than that, what was it called? Fantasy Star Online. I used to play it, and there was a time where you can get a rare item, and this rare item was the only item, like it's rare. No one else can get it. You're the only one that got it. And there was a way for you to duplicate it, and they found a way to do it. You know how people are. But everybody wanted it. It was like, oh, I got to get it, I got to get it. CryptoKitties is the same way. CryptoKitties, you can get a cat that no one else ever can get. And then someone's going to want that cat. Someone's going to, believe it or not, people love animals that much that they're willing to pay that kind of money, $35,000 for a virtual cat. Jesus, I don't know what to say other than that, man. That's amazing. That's all I'm going to say. But, hey, it's fun, though. I mean, if they got the money to waste, why not? Let them have fun with it. That's all I can say. But until they can play around with their cat, I don't know. What do? They're going to walk around with the cat, the virtual cat? It's impossible. But other than that, that's it. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy your Thursday. Thirsty Thursday. Enjoy your day today. Have a phenomenal week. If I don't make another video, enjoy your holidays. Enjoy the holidays for those of you that do celebrate the holidays. Have a very Merry Christmas. Stay safe. Stay cool. Stay cool, calm, and collective. Keep your coins handy. If they're major coins, the top 10 coins, hold. Okay? Electronium, hold. Litecoin, hold. Ripple, hold. Take care, ladies and gentlemen. Bye-bye. Now I got to shut this thing down. Now I forgot. Let me go.